going on, y'all? EP with another video, and today I want to talk about Jalen Hurts. I want to talk about what the trade means for Jalen Hurts first. So just after taking some time to kind of sit back and let this thing settle in, I've come to the conclusion that this is just what I feel like the Eagles are trying to do. I feel like we want to give Jalen an opportunity to go out there and show what he has. Okay, we all know that 4 games is just not enough. It's not enough to say, all right, we can go forward with this quarterback. Now, with that being said, I believe that Jalen Hurts is coachable enough. I believe that he has the tools to be a good starting quarterback in this league. Now, a lot of people that know me know that I'm not that big of a fan of quarterbacks that can run. I mean, it looks great. It's it's fun to watch, and all that good stuff. I mean, you love to see your quarterback taking over the league, making great plays and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you're just a runner and you're not the type of guy that if they take your legs away, that you can still go out there and throw the ball without any problems, I'm not really a big fan of those quarterbacks. And if you look at the history, those quarterbacks do not win Super Bowls. And that's ultimately what all of our goals should be. You have to be a good thrower of the football. Look at Tom Brady, for instance. Tom Brady has never ran the read option. Not one time in his 20-year career. But that man got 7 Super Bowls. Not off of him scrambling and running around and he doing 50-yard runs. He don't win like that. He wins by simply throwing the football. This man got 3 Super Bowls past the age of 40. You think a 40-year-old is running all over the place, taking all them big hits? How many big hits you ever seen Tom Brady take? He don't take none, because he drops back to pass, and if the pass is not there, we either gonna dump it off or we're gonna take the sack, but we're not gonna let you get a hit on us. That was one of Carson's problems. Carson was standing there, throw the ball and take a hit. Look at Andrew Luck. We'll standing there and we'll take the hit. You got to be able to throw the football, okay? You got to be able to play smart. You got to be able to get down when you need to. If you do got to run, you got to be able to get down. That was another problem Carson had. He had a problem with sliding. Jalen Hurts, I don't remember him sliding too much. But either way, if he hasn't, he has to learn, because it's very important. You got to have your quarterback. So I think that with us going into this season, I want to talk about the trade. I was supposed to talk about that. I believe that the reason why we accepted a second round pick for next year that could turn into a first, I believe that we did that because we'll have 2 first round picks next year to either add to the talent to help Jalen Hurts, or we will use one of those first round picks next year to replace Jalen Hurts. Now, of course, as of right now, we don't. I know a couple of the quarterbacks that are gonna come out next year, but you really don't know. We still gotta wait for they've got a season going on right now here in the spring because of COVID, and then you got a season later on in the fall, to get back on track. So there's a lot of different pieces here, and it's very difficult. But I will say this: I do believe that we are gonna try to give Jalen Hurts every opportunity to win this job this year. Now, my thought process will change if we take a quarterback with the number 6 overall pick. It will. I don't think that we should take a quarterback with the 6th pick unless you are definitely for sure that you see something in that player that he can be something. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. He wasn't the 1st overall pick. He was the number 10 pick. But the Chiefs saw something in him to trade up from the 20s, to trade down to number 10, to draft Patrick Mahomes. And just like Deshaun Watson, the Texans did the same thing. They traded up to get Deshaun Watson because they saw something in those 2 players and those 2 quarterbacks that it didn't matter what else we had. We need to go get those guys. And that was their thought process. Well, the Texans, that's the best quarterback that they've had. I mean, Matt Schaub was good putting up the numbers, but Deshaun Watson he's that guy. And he can throw the football. I don't know how long Pro Football Focus has been out, but I was looking at some things, reading up on some things. I'm not sure how long they've been out. But I know it's got to be over 20 years. And out of those 20 years, they rated Deshaun Watson's this past season on a 4-12 team. This just goes to show you. On a 4-12 team, Deshaun Watson had the 15th best grade of all time in Pro Football Focus on a 4-12 team. 4-12. That man has no help. They traded away his receiver. He couldn't do anything. But either way, I believe Jalen Hurts can come in and he can do what he needs to do. I think that we need to add some more pieces around him. But at the end of the day, I think that we take this season to let him get out there and let him show us what he can do. And then we can add pieces around that. I have confidence in the guy. The biggest reason I have confidence in him being a better thrower is because he's extremely coachable. Extremely coachable. And I love guys that are coachable because they don't, I'm not going to say they're not going to flash back at you, but they're doing everything they can to do to get better. I mean, Jalen Hurts is out there, throwing with his receivers. That's what you're supposed to do. You gotta get that chemistry. You got Tom Brady out there last year. He in Tampa Bay parks illegally. They tell him the park is shut down. Tom Brady's out there getting that work in. So I like that Jalen Hurts is getting that work in. And I think one of my favorite YouTubers, Lord Brunson, y'all go check him out. He even mentioned it. He said that when guys are going out there and they're putting in that work, they're showing that they want to be better. They're showing that they're trying to get better. And he also mentioned how Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and all those guys, they're not putting in no work right now. But Jalen Hurts knows that he has to get better throwing the football. He knows that his legs are very dangerous, but he can be even more dangerous if he can throw the football. My biggest thing is, I say it with Lamar Jackson. We've seen it with Cam and even Colin. Colin didn't win the Super Bowl because all through the playoffs he was running. But when it came down to crunch time, they said, we're going to stack this box and we want you to throw the football. We want you to throw the football. That is how you win Super Bowls. You can do all of that running and all that stuff that you want to, but you win Super Bowls by throwing the football. You can talk to me about Russell Wilson, but go look at that playoff run. Look at that playoff run. How many rushing attempts did he have? Because I can tell you right now in the Super Bowl, he was 18 for 25, 206 yards with 2 touchdowns. He had 3 carries for 26 yards. He threw the football. Now, yes, they blew the Broncos out. They blew them out. But at the end of the day, he threw the football. And if you look at it, out of 55 years, 55 Super Bowls, we've never had a quarterback that run, win a Super Bowl. We can go down the list. Vic, Cunningham, Cam. Who else? Who else out there that's running like that? Off the top of my head, I can't even think of it. But I can tell you one thing. They haven't won a Super Bowl. Haven't won a Super Bowl. I mean, just look over the last several years. You got Brady. You got Foles. Who else? Goodness gracious. Aaron Rodgers won one, about 10 years ago. You had Ben win one. Who else? Peyton won one. Denver won one. Who else? I think, shoot, the rest of them was New England. Oh, Baltimore won one. But look at all those teams. Not one of them won a Super Bowl with a quarterback that's running. So, like I said, let's put this confidence in Jalen Hurts. Let's see what he has for the 2021 season. I can't wait, to be honest with you. I want to see what the guy has. I really do. I mean, he's definitely talented, but like I also this too. At Alabama, we weren't so sure, but he still got better. He went to Oklahoma and he took a huge jump. He got better. So now he's in the NFL. Let's see what he can do. I will say this. I want to go back to this. I believe that if we draft a quarterback, because in any other situation, I would say bring in the competition. But draft another quarterback, bring in a competition. I would rather bring somebody in from free agency, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick or a Jacoby Brissett, because he already knows the system. I'd rather bring in someone like that because of our history and what we have been over the last couple years, you don't want to bring in another quarterback to have to battle up against Jalen in the draft. Let's at least give him the year. Okay? Let's see what he got. And then next year, let's reevaluate this thing and see if we're going to move forward with Jalen or we going to draft some people. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, because this is huge. This offseason is going to be crazy, man. So let me know what you guys think. I look forward to chopping it up with you guys, and we can talk sports all day. I don't care. You guys can hit me up. That's just how I am. I love talking sports 24/7. I call my people up and we just chop it up for hours and hours about sports. So guys, hit me up. Looking forward to hearing your feedback, seeing your feedback and all that good stuff. And don't forget to like and subscribe.